Hi everyone, welcome to another Zohar reading for world peace, where we read from what Kabbalists have often referred to as the book, what they consider the highest of books written at the highest spiritual levels, from a group of Kabbalists, 10 Kabbalists, attain, who rose from this world to the heights of the spiritual world and who wrote to us from there. And we read this book to draw its forces, to draw the surrounding light, the strong surrounding light that comes from this book. And moreover than just reading the book, we read it together as a whole world group that gathers each time to read this. So let's see who's with us today before we get into it. Elma saying hello from Texas, Shalom. Zvonko from Macedonia, love from Macedonia. Ed from Northern Ohio. El Lin, greetings from Minnesota. Michaela, love and peace from Romania. Sonia, hello from Oslo. Susan, a warm hug from Toronto. Tolik from Brooklyn sends his love. Marina, hello friends, love from California. Patricia from Ohio. Lisbeth from the Netherlands. Sylvie from the Netherlands. Mel from Sydney. Akai from Peru. Eva from Woodstock, Ontario. Gillian from Italy. Now I'm seeing names returning. Lynn from Vermont. Sean from Melbourne. Olu says hello people. Francine from Portland, Oregon sends a love. Rosie, hello friends from Tennessee. Alona from Russia. Eric from India. I'm sure there's many more joining. And as usual, before we get into it, and also Geleia got a greeting in there from Ethiopia as well. So I'm sure there's many more of you connecting now and to the recording later. And as usual, we're going to go first into a video clip of Kabbalist Dr. Michael Laitman to prepare our intention toward the reading. And also, so you can prepare, you can also find the text we're reading today. We're going to be reading today's weekly portion, the Zohar version of it. Ekev. Ekev means because. And if you want to find that on our site, just go to Kabbalah.info, and then you click on the section, the Zohar, then you click on Study the Zohar, and then you just scroll all the way down or do a Control F to find it for Ekev. It's down here, one of the ones toward the end. So that's it. That's how you can find the text if you want to follow along. And now we'll go and watch a video clip of Dr. Laitman.
When we read from the Book of Zohar, we need to understand that we have a very special instrument that connects between two states, between the state that we are disconnected from the Creator and we feel ourselves in ourselves, closed in this black point of us, and the Zohar, by the special language, by the special program, it wants to show us how we are in our actions, in our inner operations, are able to get to this inner organization that we'll be able to absorb the light that is outside, and the inner organization will be like the light. And then our whole structure, inner structure, will be as Elohim, as the Creator, even though our material will remain the will to receive, existence from absence. And there is this necessary image that we are in, that we sense ourselves in, and the next state that we come to the equivalence of form. Please. We need to search in ourselves for these advanced forms of equivalence of form, from which these states the Zohar tells us, speaks of.
Okay, so we're reading from Zohar for All, portion Ekev, because, starting from the section, the intention in the blessing. And you shall eat and be satisfied, and bless the Lord your God. This mitzvah, commandment, is to bless the Creator for all that he has eaten and drank, and enjoyed in this world, If he does not bless, he is called a thief from the Creator. The verse, "He who robs his father or his mother," relates to the Creator. It is so because the blessings that a person blesses the Creator come to extend life from the source of life, Bina, to the holy name of the Creator, and to bestow upon him from that upper oil the abundance of Chokhmah. From there it comes to be extended throughout the world. 2. It is written, "And you shall eat and be satisfied, and bless the Lord your God." By these blessings, through these words, a person imparts abundance from that upper source, Bina, and all the degrees and sources of Ziranpin and Malchut are blessed and filled with abundance, to give to the whole world, and all are blessed together. 3. Hence, one should place all one's will in the blessings, so that the fathers, Chagat de Zeranpin, and the sons, Nehi de Zeranpin, will all be blessed together. One who blesses the Creator is blessed and takes his share of these blessings, initially for the whole world below. Because the name of the Creator is blessed from there, the first part of these blessings descends and stays over the head of the one who blesses. As it is written, "In every place where I cause my name to be mentioned, I will come to you and bless you." And after that blessing comes and stays over the head of the one who blesses, it spreads from there to the entire world. 4. When these blessings come down, they crown inside the field of holy apples, Malchut. In them, they meet several degrees of appointees over the world and come down with them. They say and declare, "This is the gift that so-and-so sent to the Creator." From which place do the blessings come down? From the head of a righteous one, Yesod de Zeranpin, to which the blessings rise first, awakening other blessings to come down from above, and he is filled from the ones that come down from above, and from the ones that rise from below, as it is written, "Blessings are on the head of the righteous." When that degree is filled, it imparts upon the bride, Malchut, and from there they flow and extend below. 5. When these blessings rise from below, there is not a single door or a single appointee above who does not open all these doors. It is declared and stated in all those firmaments, "This is the gift that so-and-so has sent to the king." It is a full gift, as it should be. And what is a full blessing? It is a blessing that was replied to with Amen. For any blessings on which it was said Amen is a full blessing, as it should be. 6. And when this blessing rises, all the degrees above are summoned to that light that does not shine to Malchut, to illuminate in her. It is all the more so if it is a blessing that many have blessed, and crown it with holy crowns through the reply, Amen. Amen is the ties in every unification, and Kedusha, holiness, in one's master, crowning a blessing with superior crowns as it should be. 7. The Creator desires those who bless him, and his desire is for the blessing below, because that blessing rises and shines for the candle that does not shine, the Malchut, strengthening her with a great force to rise up to Ziranpin for a zivug. It is written about it, "I will honor those who honor me," referring to those who honor the Creator. "Those who despise me will be lightly esteemed, and those who do not bless the Creator and deny the blessing from their mouths." 8. The secret of secrets for those who know the wisdom of their master, to know the secret of the blessings on the mitzvot, the commandments of the Torah, and on all the pleasures and delights of this world, is to impart blessings from above to below. 9. Except for the blessings of the prayer, which are the correction of their master, they rise from below upward and from above downward. When the blessings are not of prayer, they rise from below upward until they reach inside the light that does not shine, Malchut, forcefully evoking that light which does not shine with that blessing. Then the awakening rises until it reaches the upper throne, Bina, the source of all of life, from which all the lights come. At that time, other blessings come out of that upper source, meet each other, and kiss one another. They come and stay over the head of the righteous, Yesod de Zeranpin, to bestow below. And when they come down, the fathers, Chagat de Zeranpin, and the sons, Nehi de Zeranpin, are blessed along with all their candles, the Sfirot of Malchut. 10. The blessings are to evoke blessings from above downward. Blessed is the highest source, upper Abaveima, who are called Chokhmah. One must aim to bestow and to extend all the candles from there, the lower degrees. It is always blessed because its waters never stop, as they are in a never-ending zivug, and their abundance toward the lower ones never ceases. From there it receives the beginning, called the next world, Bina, and it is called the tip of heaven. That upper tip of Zeranpin is called heaven because there is a similar tip below, which is the lower world, Malchut, who is also called blessed, corresponding to the lower ones, to give the blessings below and to awaken from below upward by the blessings of the prayer. Here, in the rest of the blessings, it is called blessed, upper Chokhmah, upper Abaveima, which fills the place, Bina, who is called the next world, for one fine one, Yesod of Chokhmah, that it instills in it. 11. The word you in the blessing begins to appear later because blessed is hidden, meaning chub, chokhmah bina, that are unattained to the lower ones. For this reason it is called blessed in a hidden way, as it is a superior source that is unrevealed. But the word you is the beginning of the manifestation outwards. This is why it is called you in second person, revealed. This is the right, chesed de Zeranpin, and it is called a priest of that place, Bina, as it is written, you are a priest forever. That is, who is the priest for that world, Bina? It is you, the upper right, chesed de Zeranpin, for it is revealed. 12. The word Havaya, the Lord, in the blessings, is the middle line in Zeranpin, faith on all sides. The word our God in the blessings is the left side of Zeranpin, incorporated in his right, and his right is incorporated in him. They are incorporated in one another to become one. the blessings are tied in Zeranpin up to Chagat de Zeranpin. And since these Chagat de Zeranpin have been blessed, all who are below are blessed. 13. Once Chagat de Zeranpin are blessed and take blessings for themselves, they all return included as one to the source, Bina, since they cannot return to that place before they have been blessed. Once they have been blessed as before, they re-enter Bina to take more of other blessings to give below. But before they are blessed, they do not enter and do not return to Bina, as it is written, "And none shall appear before me empty-handed." 14. When they return to Bina and enter there, that place is called a king. The word king in the blessing, since Bina is called a king only when these Chagat de Zeranpin approach him and are blessed. The king is called a king when his ministers come to him when they are rich and have all that they need without any deficiency. Then he is a king. A king below is Malchut, when the Sfirot de Zeranpin crown her sufficiently with holy crowns. Here in the blessing that is called a king, who is the king? It is the world that sanctified us and commanded us, Bina. And because it is a world that is not revealed to the outside, and it is blocked, he is called so in a hidden way, a hidden tongue, sanctified us and commanded us, and not in second person, sanctified us and commanded us, which is spelt differently in Hebrew. Hence, he is called in only a hidden manner. 15. The world, which is right, chesed, is called you. Hence, a priest bows his head to that place, you, in each and every blessing of the 18 prayer, when he bows at the beginning of the blessing and at the end of the blessing. When the lower world, Malchut, is tied to the right, chesed, and clings to it, it is called blessed from below upwards. Yet it is not called blessed except in the source to which it clung, chesed, into which he entered, and which he filled when Malchut is called blessed. You, in the blessing, is a priest, chesed, to cling to him. This is why a person kneels in the blessing, Malchut, because he is a world that is bowed down above. This is the difference between blessed in the prayer and blessed in other blessings. Blessed in other blessings is in Chub, Chokmah and Bina, and blessed in the prayer is in Malchut, and all is to bestow blessings for all the worlds. 16. In the word blessed in the 18 prayer, a person kneels and bows his head in the you, because the you is called head. Hence, he takes part in the head, and he is always a head. Hence the kneeling in blessed and the bowing of the head in you. The priest, wherever he reads you, bows during the prayer. And once the king bows his head in the beginning of the 18 prayer, he does not straighten it until he concludes the prayer, since the Creator said to the moon, "Go and diminish yourself." And the moon, Malchut, has not yet straightened from that diminution. The king is regarded as Malchut, hence he bows his head and does not straighten. For this reason, the blessing that a person blesses the Creator awakens to bestow upon the Creator blessings from above to all the worlds. Happy are Israel in this world and in the next world. Section Visions of the Ladder. 1. Each pleasure that a person enjoys from the Creator, if he blesses for it, he raises that pleasure with the aim of the blessing for man to malchut. By that, Ziranpin and malchut rise to bina, where they receive mochin and kelim, from which the abundance comes down to all the worlds, and for which the Creator delights the man. Thus, if a person enjoyed and did not bless, he is robbing the Creator. As it is written, he who robs his father or his mother, his father being Ziranpin, and his mother being Malchut, since the souls are offspring of Ziranpin and Malchut. 2. It is known that Gadlut and Zivug Zon are only during the prayer. When not in prayer, the Zivug ceases, and they return to Katnut, to Vak. Hence, with each blessing, we must extend Gadlut to Zon once more. The place of extension is from upper Abaveima, because they are always in Gadlut and Panim Bepanim, face to face. And their Zivug never ceases, because they do not need to lower Malchut from Bina, since they desire mercy. They are regarded as never having left Rosh Arichanpin. But below them, even in Yeshut, the Zivug ceases. However, our blessings do not rise to Abba Ve'ima, because they are above our attainment. Our ascents are only up to Malchut, because our souls are offshoots of Malchut. Yet, once the blessing rises up to Malchut, Malchut and Ziranpin strengthen as a result, and rise up to the Zivug de Abba Ve'ima and Yeshut, through the Da'at that unites Abba Ve'ima and Yeshut, Chub, Chochma and Bina. This is so because that blessing rises and shines to the candle that does not shine, Malchut. The blessing strengthens her to rise up with Ziranpin for a Zivug de Abba Ve'ima and Yeshut, to receive Gadlut of Kelim and Mochin from there. And when that blessing rises, all the degrees are summoned to that light that does not shine, Malchut, to shine in her, since Malchut rises to them with Ziranpin, receives Kelim and Mochin, and mates with Ziranpin. 3. The ascent of the blessing to Malchut is as explained about the ascent of the prayer. First, the blessing clings to Bina and Tiferet Malchut de Malchut that fell into this world, where the one who blesses is found. Then they need to aim in the name Membet of the ascent, which is the lowering of Malchut from the place of Bina in all the degrees. Then the upper half of that Partzuf that remained in each degree, Keter Chochma and half of Bina, raises to it the half of the degree that fell from it to the degree of the one below it, half of Bina and Tiferet and Malchut, and the one below her rises along with her. By that, the blessing that was attached to Bina and Tiferet and Malchut of Malchut, the Asiyah, that fell into this world, reunites with Keter and Chochma, and half of Bina of Malchut of Asiyah, to the same degree, taking with them the blessing to the place of Malchut of Asiyah. Also, Bina and Tiferet and Malchut of Yesod of Asiyah, that fell to the degree of Malchut of Asiyah, return to their degree in Yesod of Asiyah, taking with them the blessing from Malchut of Asiyah to the place of Yesod of Asiyah, until the blessing rises to Malchut of Atzilut and becomes Man there. 4. We could ask, but the lowering of Malchut from Bina begins with the highest Partzuf of all. And from there, the illumination comes to the next degree, from above downwards. Thus, how can the blessing or the prayer that is attached to the bottom of the degrees, in Bina and Tiferet and Malchut of Asiyah, that fell into this world, how can they rise higher than Malchut of Asiyah? After all, once they came to Malchut of Asiyah, Bina and Tiferet and Malchut of Yesod of Asiyah have already risen before and are not there. So how does the prayer rise from Malchut to Yesod? The lowering of the bottom Hey from the Enaim begins with Partzuf Nekudot of Sag, where the ascent of Malchut was rooted in Bina for the first time. Since the illumination of the three Partzufim, Galgalta, Ab, Sag De'ak, in which there was no issue of the ascent of Malchut to Bina, this is the name of the 42 or Membet letters. And since this illumination awakened above, Malchut promptly descends from all the degrees at once. Hence it can be said that it was done from above to below. However, it can also be said that it was done from below to above. Moreover, there is no absence in the spiritual, and any change is only an addition to the first form, and the operation acts on all sides, from above to below, and from below to above. So we have time for today, everyone. It's been wonderful being with you again and having the opportunity to read here with you. Let's just see quickly who's joined us since. We'll say hello to this big worldwide group of everyone coming to incorporate in this highest of texts. When we go it up to, okay, so let's also say hello to Carl. Greetings from Pittsburgh in Pennsylvania. Micro Blues from Denmark. Monica from the UK. Greetings from Indiana from CSI. Ramona Lint says hello. Helena says hello from Finland. Annie, shalom from North Carolina. Hayes, hello from Tennessee. Steve, hello from Michigan. YDS, hello from Chico in California. That's Zain. Hussein, hi from Istanbul. Frederick Ochieng says hi. Mary says hugs from Sackett Harbor, New York. Kathy, hello dear friends from France. And there we go. We see more familiar names sending nice positive messages. Also on Facebook, we'll say hello to Jewel says hi from Utah. Stephen from Michigan on Facebook. Mustafa says hello. Jewel and Shai from Oklahoma. Jewel says thank you. Okay, thanks everyone for being with us once again. And we're going to go out. We're going to go out with another clip from our teacher here, Kabbalist Dr. Michael Laitman. Just before that, I'll just give another reminder, just because I saw this banner as we opened up Kabbalah.info before. Just give another reminder that the early bird discount for the North America Annual Kabbyu Retreat, which will be on September 6th to 8th, you can participate in person or virtually. So the early bird tickets actually end this Friday. So if you want to get in, now is really the time to register, and you save $100 on the in-person ticket, save $50 on the virtual ticket. So definitely it's worth giving your soul that weekend, just like you give it now, but it'll be much more exponentially expansive with all these familiar faces joining there, both in person and virtually. So look forward to seeing you all there at the Kabbyu Retreat, September 6th to 8th, and a reminder that the early bird discount ends this Friday, so you want to get in before then to save on your tickets. That's it. We'll go out now with another clip of our teacher, Kabbalist Dr. Michael Laitman. It's been great being with you once again. This has been the Zohar reading for world peace, and until next week, thank you very much.
This state is important now, and a state in which we need to get to, and the stages that we need to go through on the way. And it means to get there, as the Zohar tells us, this connection between the two worlds and how each is clothed in the other. It's all toward us, toward what we experience and what we need to get to tomorrow in the next stage. None of this is not a circumstance. We need to prepare ourselves correctly to make an effort, and by this means called the Book of Zohar that we are working in, as much as it opens, as much as it leads us to working in, as much as it changes us, each time it is more and more getting us closer to what we feel now as that black point, that point of existence from absence, but more clearly, that from the beginning of creation was entirely dependent on the light, entirely incorporated in the light. And the light was controlling her, and she was not able to feel herself, to show her actions. But now we are in that black point in which the nature was revealed. The nature was revealed by feeling that point and slowly starting to attain the oppositeness to the light, and by that having all of the options to reach equivalence of form, that the reality is in that point, and that reality toward her feeling, in which are all the worlds, or all of the feelings and changes, it's all in her. And the Creator that created that point, toward her, she doesn't change. Toward him, she's not changing. There's a kind of correction in the state of good immediately that he wanted to see and wanted to feel her. That point, that singular point, which is all of creation.